Kitten sneaks out of crate to comfort scared dog at the vet.
Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
Ginger Biscuit was discovered in a storm drain after a heavy downpour, fully drenched and in desperate need of assistance. His savior transported him to Greenside Animal Hospital, and because they had no idea about his health, they placed him in the isolation ward, where he could mend and recover in solitude. Ginger was obviously concerned upon his arrival at the hospital. He was just 8 to 10 weeks old and quite bewildered, so he was scared of everyone that passed by and cared for him. Ginger is quiet but very affectionate and appreciates attention once he has overcome his initial fear of touch with our staff who cares for him. Greenside Animal Hospital founders Dr. Gilbert Viljoen and Dr. Suzette Grube told the Dodo. He is frightened of anybody entering the isolation ward until he sees us delivering food, at which point he is glad to come out of his shell and socialize. Fortunately for Ginger, he had the isolation ward entirely to himself, except for Anne, and was taken to the hospital as a stray after being discovered lurking in a shrub at a neighboring sports club. She was infected with fleas and ticks and was in poor health. One of the trainers at the club brought her to the hospital, and everyone could immediately see that she was quite sick. They sprang into action trying to heal her and got her all settled into the isolation ward. Normally, cats and dogs are housed in separate sections at Greenside Animal Hospital, but the isolation ward is an exception. The cartons of Anne and Ginger were across the room from each other. The employees believed there was no way they could communicate. Ginger, on the other hand, has different ideas. One day, employees strolled into the isolation unit and stopped. Ginger was missing from his crate. Instead, he was snuggled up in Anne's crate. We overestimated the kitten's capacity to wiggle through the entrance of the cage he was placed in, Viljoen and Grube explained. Because the tiny dog was so feeble, we never thought her to be a risk to the kitten, but when we first saw them together, there was definitely a moment of worry, because some dogs don't react well to cats and vice versa. Everyone's concerns were quickly dispelled when they observed how gentle Anne was with Ginger and how much they seemed to like one another. The couple appeared to settle down, and while the officials attempted to separate them again, it did not succeed. Anne and Ginger had concluded that they belonged together, and that was that. After discovering them together, we transferred the kitten back into his cage because it included a litter box, food, and water, but he promptly found his way out and returned to his companion, Viljoen and Grube explained. Anne and Ginger are now sharing a crate full-time and couldn't be happier. Anne was really frail when she came at the hospital, but having Ginger at her side seemed to be assisting her recovery and providing her with strength. He offers her something to focus on and care about, and she provides him the sense of peace and safety he was missing previously. With these two, it's absolutely yours, mine, and ours, Viljoen and Grube remarked. They like cuddling and even sharing meals. They have toys, but chasing Anne's tail is the kitten's favorite activity. It doesn't matter that the two are diametrically opposed. Their bond is deep, and everyone believes it's the best thing imaginable. We hope you enjoyed her beautiful story. Please feel free to share it with your friends.